And we're live.
Welcome to Randomly Generated Roommates Podcast, episode number 8.
Is it 8? Number 8. Let's go with
number 8. Or number 9.
This has been a couple weeks since we've done this, right?
Yeah, so we're getting a little bit better
2
now.
weeks behind. One was Brett being lazy.
And the other was Cody being lazy.
Was it?
50-50, I guess.
I don't think so. We were at the cottage last weekend.
Yep,
we should go over that,
lazy.
actually.
Okay, yeah.
We didn't have it as a topic idea, but now that, bring it up.
It's cottage season, so
cottage
might as well
season.
bring it up a little bit. Man, we got so burnt.
I didn't get burnt, which is funny because I'm the palest, but, I got my girlfriend to put on a shit ton of sunscreen on my back and everything, and,
Yeah.
everyone else is like, oh, we don't fucking need sunscreen.
Well, I mean, when you think you're trying to tan, I put on sunscreen.
Did you?
Yeah, but I was trying to tan as well, so I didn't do it every, hour like you're supposed to.
I put on a shit ton.
Yeah, it's because you don't tan, dog.
And my girlfriend, she's like, oh, I'm not gonna tan. She's like a half Barbados or some shit. She's like, I'm not gonna burn, is what she said. And then she got
fucking roasted.
Fried. She got fucking fried.
Yeah, really everyone. My girlfriend, both my roommates.
Yeah, both of them.
Lobsters.
Yeah.
Lobsters.
Yeah.
Cody got Rocket Man drunk.
I got real drunk on
Basically,
Friday night.
Yeah. Where did that term come from, Rocket Man? Why did we?
Do you not know this story?
I know the story, but I forgot.
Oh my
I don't
God.
know enough to explain it.
Okay, so this is when I first started hanging out with Foster and Davey.
I know that.
Okay, so and Pies was there too, actually.
Okay.
So I was in the 12th grade at this time, just started hanging out with them, and then Foss was DDing us to some party in my hometown.
Oh, I know.
Okay, I'll finish the story because it's kind of funny. Anyways, I got really, really, really drunk at the party, and they were driving me home or whatever, and then Elton John's Rocket Man came on the
radio?
We were playing it in the car or whatever, Foss's phone or something.
Okay.
Yeah. And then I was really, really drunk singing Rocket Man, and then I didn't know the rest of the lyrics. I was like, Rocket Man, bird to heaven.
Rocket Man.
Literally just fucking super, super drunk.
So.
And then it just caught on.
We basically they coined it, and they brought it to Rez when I met them.
Yeah.
And whenever Cody would get really drunk, usually 2 beers, he'd get Rocket Man. And he can't open his eyes, and he just screams everything. So he's in the hot tub. We had a couple beers, and
I had a lot to drink.
We had the same amount. I wasn't even feeling it.
I had at least eight of those tall boys that were over 5%.
Definitely 8.
Not two.
Yep. But anyways, he got really drunk in the hot tub, and he was just.
I don't even remember.
Just being rambunctious.
Like what?
Well, when you left, first of all, you're like, I'm fucked up. And then when you left, you're like, nah, let's go, which is the name of his girlfriend.
Yeah.
He's like, let's go. And she's like, wait, just wait. And he's like, come on, let's go to bed. And he just went into bed. 10 minutes later, he comes back. He's like, I'm back. Makes a big deal. It's like, yeah, let's go. Let's get fucked up.
This is
already
2 a.m.
super drunk.
Yeah.
It's like 2 a.m. in the hot tub.
Yeah.
And then I went to bed 5 minutes later, and I could still hear Cody yell and everything he says. Even if you're just having a conversation, you're just talking super loud, which is funny. I like it. So that was a fun time.
And then the next day, I was up super early the next day because Foss was fucking singing shit in the morning, and it was 8 a.m. and I was so hungover.
I didn't get to sleep because of y'all. Y'all get to sleep because of me.
Yeah.
I fucking love that song.
And then we spent the day fucking going and boating and on the water and shit, getting burnt.
Man,
so
I was ripping up a
tired.
Sea-Doo for 3 hours.
Yeah.
I was just jumping the boat waves. I came back.
Is it on your Insta?
I felt like I had carpal tunnel.
Yeah.
No, I posted it on a story, so it's going now.
Okay, yeah.
But man, it was freaking crazy. I got at least 8 feet of air. The Sea-Doo went up 4, and then I went another 4 off the Sea-Doo. And I was just it was crazy.
I was on the back of it for a bit with you.
Yeah, I was trying to knock
we fell off.
Yeah. I almost flipped it. It went sideways, and it was underwater, and me and Cody both fell off.
In the middle of it was cold.
Pretty cold,
too.
too.
The lake's still pretty cold, so.
And we both were wearing shirts. I don't know why.
I know. Heavy shirts. I'm this is how I die.
It was fun, though. Cody wanted to get off so bad.
It was scary. It was fast.
Slow down.
Fuck. I don't know, man.
I liked it.
Me too.
But that was our reason we didn't do it last week.
Yeah. Week before,
and it was totally worth it. If I had to take it all back, I'd do it all over again. And then the week before, it was just Cody being lazy. So
no, I asked want to come over because we record at my studio, and then Brett's like, nah, I just went to the gym, bro. I'm fucking tired, dude.
I was tired, and yesterday I was too tired too.
Mm-hmm.
So our first topic today, the election.
Okay,
The
so
provincial
this is the
Canadian.
what's the date today?
Election.
Today's the 9th. So on the 7th, so today's a Saturday. On Thursday was the provincial election for Ontario. If we have any American viewers out of the 20 people that watch, it's pretty much elections for the governor. It's like the same thing.
Yeah. I'll be honest, I don't even know a lot about it.
Well, the conservative won, Doug Ford, which would be the same as like a Republican in the States. And this was like hugely controversial. It was a throw up between NDP, the New Democratic Party, and the Conservatives.
Yeah.
NDP would be like Bernie Sanders, but it's
Yeah.
we have a 3-party system essentially. I mean 4 with 5. Really.
It's usually like a 2-party. It's usually
Liberals
pretty
and
liberal and conservative.
But NDP was in this big Bloc de Québécois in Quebec, and then Green Party actually won a seat as well.
Yeah, for the first time ever in their history.
So I had a buddy of mine. He was actually volunteering for the riding that won the seat.
That's
Ben,
awesome.
Ben, yeah.
That's cool.
Yeah, it was pretty cool. He was at like the party and stuff, and it was all just like obviously green shit. Like, you know, I don't know. I thought
That's
it was
dope.
cool. Yeah.
I think it's cool that the Green Party won their first seat ever, and the Liberal Party did the worst they've ever did in like 161 years, something
Really?
like that. In like their whole time being around.
Wow.
Which is crazy because they also were like they've done the worst out of any like party that's been in charge of like federal government, like because Trudeau won, obviously, right?
Yeah.
And they lost so badly, and they're the party in power right now.
Yeah.
So they've done the worst, like just a terrible year for the Liberal Party.
They lost.
So
They
it's
lost
kind of cool
their
to see a
technical
switch up.
party status or whatever, which I'm not fully understand. I think if you own a certain amount of seats, your official party status compared to just like random bloke that makes a party. But the reason they lost was Kathleen Wynne actually conceded the race before the election. People just didn't like her. I mean, the Liberals. We have one of the most debt per capita of any sovereign nation in Ontario. I'm not sure. My buddy was telling me he understands
I have a lot of debt
large
on my
political.
own, so I believe that.
$1 billion a month in interest is what Ontario pays on their debt. $1
Crazy.
billion a month.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
So yeah, that's why they got voted out.
Yeah.
And why we're taking the Conservatives back. It's basically always
Yeah.
been like Conservatives, Liberal, pretty heavy majority there.
Yeah.
So it's be interesting to see what happens with Dougie Ford.
Yeah. A lot of people do not like Doug Ford at all. People are calling him
like the Trump
of Canada, which is fucking
a
ridiculous.
little bit of an over exaggeration, but I mean he has apparently he has been pretty scummy. Apparently like he like stole money from. This is something that I read very briefly, so it's probably not correct. But apparently he stole money from his brother's widowed like wife.
What?
And her son. I
I
don't know.
didn't hear that.
Someone posted it on Facebook this morning, so I don't know how credible it is. But they were just like ranting about how are we gonna trust this guy if he's stealing a wife from his dead brother's family.
Yeah, I didn't hear that story. I mean,
he looks pretty close to Rob Ford though. And
do you want to say like I know you didn't vote, but should we say who I voted for? Do you think?
yeah, I don't care.
I mean, like I voted Libertarian Party, which obviously didn't win.
Yeah.
A lot of people say it's like throwing away your vote, but it's like they represent my viewpoint. It pisses me off when people say that. I have liberal family, and they always say that. It's like,
yeah, it's hard to like. And I hate when people are like, "Oh no, you have to vote Liberal to stop Doug Ford."
Yeah,
It's like, that's not who I want to vote for. That's not like I get that that's how the system might work right now, but like if we ever have hopes of changing it, you have to vote for the people you want to vote for.
Exactly.
That's why there's so many different parties.
Yeah.
Right. And that's why everyone says that because like, oh well, everyone's gonna want to stop the vote. But if everyone just voted for the people they wanted to vote for,
50% of the voting population did not vote.
yeah.
So.
Yeah, I was one of those people. I don't have a good reason. I wasn't like, what was it called? I wasn't boycotting it or anything.
Mm-hmm.
I just like I vote for the for like the.
Did you vote in the
federal election?
Did you?
Yeah.
Who'd you vote for?
I voted for Liberals.
I voted Liberal too in the federal election. I regret that, but
I don't really have a very
4 years ago, man. We were second year college.
Yeah. Well, I was done. So.
Yeah.
But I don't know, provincial election, I know it affects every election is important. You should vote for every election. But I didn't really see I didn't have a big stress of urgency to get to it. So
yeah.
Do you have anything else you want to bring up on that topic?
Bring up on the election, I know. I mean, I don't think we should get into politics too much. It's just going to be, I think it's a big political event as far as Ontario goes. I'm pretty sure it's the first Conservative Ontario party in forever, if not ever. Because
Really?
we had Dalton McGuinty, I think, was the premier before that for a long time. Kathleen Wynne was in power for at least 2 terms.
What's was it Jack Layton?
Jack Layton was NDP, and he was at the federal level. He was leader of the federal. Jack Layton.
Prime Minister? No.
No, but he was the leader of the NDP at the federal
Oh,
level.
okay. I get what you're saying.
It's
Now.
Thomas Mulcair now. He was the opposition before
Who was
during the Stephen Harper
Trudeau?
election.
Who's Trudeau's father?
Pierre
Trudeau.
He was a liberal.
Liberal as well.
Yeah.
He was the head of the federal Liberal Party.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. So I say.
During the 70s, 80s, something like that. Yeah,
That's
the
how
only
old
reason
am I now.
Justin Trudeau won the election in 2012, is it now? The only reason he won was his last name.
I think 2014.
Only reason.
2014, I think.
2014.
2018 right now,
You're,
so-
you're right. Yeah, it's not 2012. The election year is
2012.
next year.
Could you
so.
vote in 2012?
Could I?
Could you
No.
vote 6 years ago? 'Cause, like, I don't think I could.
No.
Maybe just barely.
Yeah.
Cool. So the next thing we kind of have to talk about is a little bit abstract. It's kind of like just like a random thought. It's like Coliseum style. You take this one away.
Okay, so we were trying to brainstorm some ideas for the podcast, and Dan had this idea was gladiatorial battles. How would we react in it? How would we?
Oh, okay, yes. now I
Yeah,
remember,
you
now I
know,
remember.
yeah.
I
It just
kinda
says
blanked right there.
gladiator battle on there. Yeah.
So you kind of messed me up a little bit.
Yeah.
So how would I react in a gladiator battle? I'm not gonna lie. If I had to go back to an era and pick like a profession, I think I'd want to go back and be a gladiator.
No, you would not.
Uh-huh.
You would only
Yeah.
do it if you were enslaved. You have to fight to the death, fucking all the time.
I know.
You ever
and
see
it's
Gladiator with Russell Crowe
It's not.
or
but it's so-
Spartacus?
Think of like the hype though. There's people that like once you win, there's people that stayed because like they didn't
Yeah.
have any other thing they could do. Like if they were free, they could go and
Not die.
not die and
Yeah.
be poor and beg up for money on the streets.
No, they get money when they fucking fight and shit.
Exactly, so they stayed fighting, a lot of them. So, and like,
Excuse
and plus
me.
the hype, like being in the Coliseum and everyone cheering for you and chanting for
What happens if
you.
you die?
Well, then you die.
Well, then you die. He says. Then you die.
It's the biggest risk. You get paid. You probably get paid decently.
No,
like,
you're a
when
slave.
free.
You're literally a slave.
When you're free, you probably get paid pretty decently. Have you never seen fucking Spartacus?
I've seen the first couple seasons.
They get
and the
paid.
actor died.
Yeah,
But
he
it's
did
not
die.
historically accurate. Have you
I
seen
know.
Spartacus the movie with Bumchin guy?
No,
No?
bum chin guy.
Charlie Kirk Douglas.
Okay,
Kirk
no,
Douglas.
No.
No, that's funny though. I'm just
I think I would like that. I think I'd be pretty badass gladiator. Not gonna lie.
Yeah.
I feel like it's kind of like. I'm an athletic person, you know.
Yeah.
I'm
but you
not
don't know how
trying
to
to talk myself up and
You
be
don't
like,
know how
I'm
to
the greatest
fight.
fighter. No, I don't know how to fight right now. I definitely wouldn't want to fight fists, but like,
Dude,
make a
no
sword
offense,
and
but like
fucking
people are just gonna dummy you. They're like gotta have 3 inches of reach on you.
yeah, but maybe I'm fast, you know, reflexes. I'm fighting slaves, dog. It wouldn't be hard.
You're also a slave.
No, I'm not a slave.
Instead of all the jobs you want to go back and do, you pick a gladiator.
yeah. I think
Why
that'd
don't you
be
want to
cool.
pick like a Roman general or some shit?
Well, whenever I think of whenever I'm hyping myself up, I automatically go to gladiator. You know, fighting for your life, like 2 people fighting to the death. I always think that's like something cool that I always think about. You know, I don't know
Yeah.
what your kind of like motivation is. Some people have like. Maybe they like to imagine that they're like a primal animal, like a tiger or something, or a lion.
I would
Me,
like
I
to be a
pretend I'm
Roman general,
gladiator.
dude. I want to be like have the battlefield laid out and be like,
That'd be cool.
we're gonna fucking invade these
That'd be cool.
Germanic tribes and shit. Like,
Doesn't beat one-on-one fighting though. Fighting to the death.
I don't know.
To be the best gladiator of all time or the best Roman general of all time, I'd rather be the best gladiator.
No, you wouldn't.
I'd take.
How many gladiators can you name?
None.
How many Roman generals can you name?
None.
Well, people can usually name at least one.
Yeah, there you
Roman
go,
general.
bro.
Marcus
Really
Aurelius,
backfired.
like Augustus, like you can name a bunch.
Oh, gladiator, Spartacus.
I don't think he was real.
Probably. We'll never know, man. That'd be cool. Like I would never. Like if I was the top general and they were like, okay, you're gonna one-on-one fight the best gladiator,
Mm-hmm.
and I knew I was the best general, I wouldn't be like, okay, yeah, I'm down. I'd be like, fuck that.
You're not a slave though if you're a general.
Dude, I'm saying as a gladiator, not as a slave gladiator. I'm saying as like a volunteer gladiator.
No one was a volunteer gladiator.
There
No, they're
were.
gonna do. They're gonna be like, wow, this guy's. Say you were the best, right? They're gonna be like, no, what we're gonna do? Put him up against a lion. That's what they do.
No, they wouldn't. They'd be like, we'll put him up against 3 slaves.
No, they.
I
Dude,
would
they
fight,
would
like,
literally
multiple
feed
people
you
to
to a
death.
lion. They do that too, but they would also.
Why would they
literally
feed
you
their best gladiator to a lion? It's like,
That's
oh,
what
this
they
guy's
do, dude.
this guy's making us a ton of fucking money. Everyone wants to
They'd
see
be like,
this guy fight.
they'd be
He's
like, I want to see him kill
the
this
champion.
lion.
He's the champion. You wouldn't. So
People's
fight a lion.
champ. People's champ.
Yeah, the people would like me. I'm a good personality. I'd be the people's champ.
People's
That's what they call me.
champ.
People's champ versus
A lion.
Cody. Boo! He'd come out just cool. One hit. How'd you react?
To what? Being in a gladiator?
You're in a gladiator battle.
I probably wouldn't fare too well. I would get burned.
The sun is so hot. Can I have one of those?
Where's
can I have
the
one of those hats?
sunscreen?
Can I have one of those hats? What I'm saying is, like, you know how they have the like in Spartacus, they have
Yeah.
the slaves versus the gladiators.
Yeah, the gladiators are also slaves.
No, because they get paid to do it.
Okay, you know like how there's
Because they have
different
the
types?
armor and they have the swords.
You know the
and then
guy
they
with
put
the net and
slaves. It
shit?
should be a massacre.
Yeah, they do that. But you know how there's different types?
I'd
Like
be
the
the
guy with the
massacre
net and the
guys.
spear?
Yeah.
And there's a guy with like the little shield and the
Yeah.
Which one would you want?
Oh.
Or the guy with the armor on the side and
Okay,
just
have
the
you
sword?
do you remember that game I used to play For Honor?
Oh yeah.
They had that kind of thing, and like one of the things that gladiators used to do was be like a gauntlet. So it's just like a punching thing.
I don't think that was real. I think that was for the game.
No, it's actually a real thing. I
It's
looked
just
it
a
up.
gauntlet.
It's like a gauntlet. It's like it would obviously still hurt to punch people with a metal thing.
Yeah.
But it would hurt them a lot more.
Yeah.
I think one of those would be cool because if you have fast reactions, I'm not left-handed, right? So this hand's basically useless to me unless I'm like firing a bow or throwing a spear. But I think it'd be cool to have like a gauntlet where you could fucking just like rock someone or block and then fucking chop them down with a sword.
Yeah.
Right? Don't or would you? I feel like you'd want a spear.
I would want the net and the spear because you're gonna keep your distance, but also like if they get in close, you're fucked, right? You just
Yeah.
get your shit fucked.
Yeah, that's the thing.
You get
I
shit
take a
fucked.
spear too, but I feel like if I'm not accurate, you just fucked up.
Which I'm pretty sure fucking Kurt Douglas was the guy with the net and the spear in the Gladiator movie. And he
That's
was
like the
sick.
coolest guy. That's probably why. That's like the coolest guy.
I don't, yeah.
Nobody wants to be the short sword guy because he always dies.
Yeah.
The spear, you know, it's always like a fight. Spear breaks. Oh no, he's fighting to the death. He's gonna die. Oh no, he gets away. Oh, he's got the sword. Oh, it's over. Yeah, so I feel like we both wouldn't fare too well right now. I mean, if you
ancient
threw us back in
gladiator-
time, I wouldn't be jacked enough to fight a gladiator.
No.
I'm
Dude,
too
most
short.
gladiators would be skinny and like malnourished and shit.
Okay, I could take a gladiator. Give me an armor dog. I
Dude,
volunteer.
like, that's what I think. But you did.
Take-
You ever play
in with
Oblivion?
walk in with full knight armor.
Oh
like
yeah,
just,
dude, you shit fuck. You fuck them up.
Just a gun. Boom.
Of course.
Boom. Even if it's just like a double barrel.
You ever
or
play
fucking
Oblivion with the arena?
BB gun. No, I never played Oblivion.
Oh, Oblivion
Skyrim
has, like,
was the
the
earliest one I played,
Fuck.
and also the latest one I played.
No, you never played Morrowind?
No.
You're a poser.
Oh wait, I did play it. Is that the Elder Scrolls
no,
Online?
No, it's before.
I played Elder Scrolls Online and I hated it. So stupid.
Yeah, I never
So
touched
stupid.
it. I should have brought water. My throat's going. You have
So
this
am I.
beer?
Yeah, sure.
Let's just cover up this alcohol label.
Yeah, our sponsors, turn off your cameras right now, or your screens, whatever. The next thing we're going to talk about is a cool idea that me and Cody came up with.
Okay, yes, this is good. So, do preface it?
Yeah, cause basically the whole what we're thinking of doing is like, it's gonna be like, what is the better investment? So Cody's he has a lot of money in the stocks. He's doing fairly decently for himself, and he's pretty like stock savvy, you could say.
It's like a hobby of mine. Like I'm into
Yeah.
it. Yeah.
Whereas me, I'm like a gym dude.
Yeah.
So like gymming's my hobby. Like that's what I work on.
Mm-hmm.
So we have this thing like, what's the better investment? So what's gonna happen is Cody's gonna go to the gym for a year.
Mm-hmm.
He's gonna pay like whatever. If it's like,
I think
it's
we
like
should
600
round this.
bucks.
We should round this up to $1,000 even.
well, gym membership doesn't cost $1,000.
We'll call it personal trainer as well.
Okay, so it'll be like $1,000
For gym and personal trainer.
So Cody will pay $1,000 for the gym and for a personal trainer, and then I will pay $1,000 for investing. And kind of like, I'm gonna run Cody through some training programs.
Mm-hmm.
And after a year, we're gonna see what's better: the amount of money that I've made off of the investments, or if Cody likes where he's at after a year of training with me physically.
Yeah.
So that's something that we're gonna have. We're gonna do like weekly vlogs, which is
I think
kinda
weekly
cool.
would
I'm
be a good
excited for.
update. So like, basically, like obviously it's good to. I think I might have actually mentioned this on the podcast, but it's good to have a hobby that keeps you creative, a hobby that keeps you in shape, and a hobby that you advance your intelligence. Something like that challenges you.
Yeah.
So like I used to play hockey when I was a kid, and then I stopped, and like I haven't really got back in anything that kind of hobby. So it's gonna be good.
It'll be good.
I think
it'll be
good
cool.
too.
It'll be challenging.
It'll be
'Cause
fun.
It's gonna give me a reason. I've been like lacking a lot of motivation, so it'd be a
Have
good
you?
reason
Yeah.
to. I've been going and just doing it out of discipline.
Yeah.
But it'll be cool. I'll be like, oh shit, I gotta work hard because I gotta get Cody to
gotta
work
prove it
hard.
to him and
I gotta
shit,
prove
yeah.
it to him. I
Yeah.
gotta kick his ass with this challenge.
Yeah.
It'd be kind of like if you guys have ever watched the BuzzFeed Worth It Winner.
Da-na-na,
Worth It Winner, investing or gym. At the end,
what's Worth It Winner?
You ever done that? They go to like oh, it's awesome. It's this YouTube series. If they eat different foods at different prices. So like, we're gonna have ice cream at $1
and $1 million.
$20.
Oh, it's in fucking gold. Oh, yeah.
It's fucking cool though. They eat like gold foil.
It's fucking gay.
Looks like it tastes
It's real
good.
good. I've seen some of that shit.
It's cool. It's like
fucking...
pizza, $5 pizza versus $50 pizza versus $5,000 pizza.
Yeah.
Which would be kind of cool as a Worth It winner.
Yeah.
So that's kind of cool. And then next, you wanted to talk about this.
No, let's keep going about the gym versus investing.
Okay, what do you want to...
We had a slight interruption. Lost our train of view. We're going to have Seal on next week.
Okay, we'll have Seal next
Maybe
week.
we'll even record it today, but just go over like his downriver stuff and his sailing stuff.
Okay, cool.
Yeah, yeah. But more of the gym investing. So we're going to start off with like prefacing some stuff. So like obviously we're going to get you, we got to differentiate between like, do you want to do investing? Do you want to do trading? Like, do you want to do crypto? Yeah. Do you want like, what do you want to do?
And then I'm going to have to like teach Cody about it, like a bit of basics. Like, what kind of training do you want to do? Do you want to do like powerlifting? Yeah. Do you want to get stronger, lose weight?
Yeah.
So same kind of thing.
I think that's what I want is definition.
Get toned.
With that V thing that the guys got.
Sex lines.
My girlfriend really likes Chris Hemsworth. Can you make me look like him?
Yes. Doable. Done. Give me one day. So we'll do like a preface of that. We'll probably get that started at the end.
If I give you a couple books, will you read them? Our audiobooks are nice too.
I have a book about stocks.
I have a book about stocks. Stocks for dummies.
Yes, it is.
What do you want? What kind of investing do you want to do? Do you want to do investing, so long term, or do you want to do trading?
Whatever would be better for a year. So it's kind of like up to you what you want to do.
All right, let's keep going. We lost the video here. I'll get it back in a second.
It's kind of like up to you. Whatever. It's kind of like versus, right?
Yeah.
So you have to pick what you think would be best to make the most amount of money for me, and I have to pick what kind of training program would make you look the best.
Yeah.
Right? Because we're trying to compete with this. We're trying to make sure that that there's a little bit of competition. Otherwise, there's not going to be a drive, you know? So that's why we maybe even short term, because you can do like, oh, this stock's not doing so well, we're going to switch it over.
Yeah.
Something that you can control, you know?
I think if we do like investing, it's going to be not as sexy as you think, but
if we can find a way to make it like shorter, and if we can mess with it a little bit more, that might be good.
I think so too. That's to be honest.
Because that's what's gonna make an interesting video. The next topic that we're gonna bring up is actually kind of a strange one. But as we get older, I'm turning 23. I turned 23 already. Cody's turning 22.
In a month.
In a month.
What are you gonna get me?
Nothing. My friendship.
That's gay.
Okay, I'll get you something nice. I'll get you a car.
A car.
But as we get older, like we're having friends that are moving on with their lives. They're getting like serious careers, and people are getting married.
We lost the video there for a second. I thought I had that sorted out, pre-production, but we should be back now. Let me just turn this off. Okay.
Oh, and we're back.
Thanks
to our sponsors, Quip and
thanks to our sponsors, Thomason Construction.
And
okay, but I see what you're getting at for the next topic.
So yeah, like what you've had high school friends that are getting married. People
okay,
that you
so
knew that are your
today,
age.
one of my friends got married. I know I won't dox her or whatever, name drop, but like a friend of mine from high school, like a good friend of mine, she got married today. Of course, like as times go on, like your high school friends, you kind of like don't talk to them as much.
Yeah, they
so
fade away.
Last time I talked to her was about, August 2017 is the last time I saw her, and I don't think she was like in a relationship or anything. Like I haven't really spoken to her since.
Wait, 2017?
Last year.
Wow, that's real quick.
It's been over. I know.
It hasn't even been a year.
But yeah, I mean, I just thought it was kind of wild that like someone I knew in high school, like a good friend of mine, got married. Like I just saw on like Instagram or whatever. Like
I have people that I went to school with that are
married,
having kids.
Like
a guy I went to school with, he's actually younger than me. He's your age.
Yeah.
And he has twins.
That's fucking scary, dude.
It's terrifying. I'm always scared that I'm gonna be a father soon, you know?
Oh
and
my
God.
God.
I'm not ready for that.
Dude, that's literally my biggest.
You get hit with twins.
Dude, that is my biggest fear in the world.
It's like
getting my girlfriend pregnant.
Yeah. It's terrifying.
It's actually terrifying.
I feel like if it happened, though, it wouldn't be that bad, you know?
Same. You just
It'd be like
handle it.
9 months, and then it'd be like you handle it as you go, you know?
No, it would not be 9 months. It'd be like, all right, let's go down to, what's the address? End of bank there.
The abortion clinic is what you're getting at.
Yeah. Touchy topic.
Very touchy topic.
Just kidding.
I don't know. Eventually, we're going to be ready for it. One of us is going to have a kid. And then, well,
Probably
I
Brett.
hope so.
I guarantee Brett's the first out of our group of friends to have a kid.
If you're watching this, babe, I don't know. I don't know.
I wouldn't be surprised.
I want to be a little bit more financially stable. I want to be maybe like higher up where I'm at in terms of work, or like somewhere else, making like a little bit more money.
Mm-hmm.
Obviously, will be something I would need before I'd have a kid.
Mm-hmm.
And getting married, like that's like 10 years down the line for me.
Dude, you're 23, 24.
I don't want to get married before.
You're
People
gonna
that
be
get
30.
married now are the people that get fucking divorced.
Dude, you can't get
All you
married
know
at
is one
34.
person your whole
the
life?
chances of like conceiving a child after 30 go down and down each year.
I'm not. I would have a child before I would get married.
Why?
Cause it's just like, if you can raise a kid together, you can get married. You know.
No, it's not how, like normal. I mean, do whatever makes you happy, but like normally, yeah, get married.
Well, if you get
No.
married, like, and then you have a kid, that's extra pressure on the marriage, right? And then once you get married, it's so hard to like break it off.
No, it's not. You just have to get a
You have to
divorce.
get a divorce. You have to get lawyers.
Yeah, I mean, divorce.
So you have to pay more money. Divorce is not fun.
0 out of 10.
And
would
plus,
not
you
go
have
through
ex-wife.
divorce.
So I'd rather know that whoever I'm marrying, I'm gonna stick with. So I probably want to do it reverse of what other people want to do. I want to have a kid first. I want to get like set up in life, maybe even buy a house before I'm married. And then at that point, when you're like stable, you'll be like, okay, like we've literally handled everything. We have a house. We've struggled. Whatever. We have a kid. We have 2 kids. Whatever. We can get married, and then we
Brett
could have
Veary
like a
Jr.
small. Yeah, we could have like a small like wedding, and then the kids would be like in it. It'd be cute to be like our daughter's the ring bearer, and our
You already have this all planned. Is this
kid's
in
the
your
flower
diary? You're like,
girl.
oh, this is diary page.
I want it in the
number
Barbados. I want
7.
it.
That's where Natalie's from.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah.
Her father could officiate.
That's no.
What's I don't have a good way to transition.
What's
okay?
Transition.
What's okay at
This is an Ask Reddit thread. So
What's okay at 11 a.m. but not 11 p.m.
like, what can you do at 11 a.m. That's okay, but not 11 p.m.
Brunch.
That's the worst fucking answer I've ever heard in my entire fucking life.
But your life is not together if you're having brunch at 11 p.m. Oh, yeah, unless you're working night shift jobs.
Dude, you can eat brunch any time of the day. I eat brunch
Dude,
for
it's like-
dinner all the time. I make an omelet, some fucking hash browns, some toast.
I don't know. I feel
Little-
like
little
if you're having
sausage.
breakfast at 11 p.m.
It's not breakfast,
like-
it's just breakfast food at dinner time.
All right, hey, that's a good point. Let's hear yours. Let's hear
I was
yours.
gonna say like hanging out in a park or something. Like doing it at 11 a.m. is okay.
You never
but
hung out at a park as a kid at 11?
11 p.m.
Yeah.
I guess, but it's like weird, you know?
Not really. Kids, it's just a park. It's made for kids. Why can't you hang out there at night?
Well, because I'm a fucking adult now. They'd be like he's doing a drug dealer or he's
yeah,
fucking
but
smoking
you're making
dope.
sure the park's safe.
Smoking some dope.
Oh, there's nothing wrong with that. Dose me legal.
All right, shit question. We can move on. I'll go
Fuck
fucking
you.
kill myself.
You stamp on my question. I stamp on yours. Okay, I actually haven't watched this show. Westworld. I have no idea what it's about.
So okay, I'll give you the run. I'm only like first season. I haven't finished.
I've heard it's
it.
good though.
It's pretty good, but like basically this is the rundown. So it's a it's a futuristic world where there's like amusement park that's all like Western kind of like style.
Okay.
And like it's all like robots or whatever, but you can't tell who's a robot, and you can do whatever you want. You can fucking blow people's brains out. You can fucking rape people.
And
like,
you could be killing real people.
no, it's all robots.
Okay.
And you're invincible, so they shoot you and they just like bounce it off you, but blow their heads off and shit.
Yeah.
So what would you do?
That's fucking cool.
It is really cool.
That sounds like a cool ass movie.
It's a show. It was a
Show.
movie actually, and then they made it into an HBO show.
Damn, HBO is killing the show game.
Yeah, I need to finish it. I was watching with Rome in my room.
That reminds me,
actually.
Game of Thrones comes out in April 2019.
Anyways.
Anyways. In Westworld, what would I do in that kind of situation?
Yeah.
I think I'd be like wild, because it's Wild Wild West, right?
Mhm.
I think I'd be like a total like cowboy, you know? I'd be.
That's what
fucking-
everyone is.
Yeah, but
No,
that's
it's
what
like-
I'd be. I'd be like a robber. I'd go rob banks. I wouldn't have a job. No one has a job.
No, it's
right?
like amusement park. You go there for like a week.
You go there for a week.
It's like going to Disneyland.
So then people go back and it's like a real life, like kind of like this.
Yeah.
Like there's technology and stuff.
Yeah.
I don't know. I'd go and do what everyone else is doing. I'd freaking kill some robots because
Would you
get it in the
smash some
system.
fucking little fake robots?
Maybe. I feel like that counts as cheating though. So you know, I don't want.
Does it? They're not real humans.
Yeah, but I don't know.
This is a good
it's
moral
a
question.
area.
Is it cheating to fuck? Let's just say we have like synths, like robots that look
like sex robots.
like yeah,
Like
just
a
like
real robot?
you watch Blade Runner.
No.
I feel like we had this conversation on the show.
Fucking repeat.
Just like, oh, you want to talk about Bill Clinton?
Repeat.
Bill Clinton on topic today. So like, imagine there was like it looks like a woman, like just like Altered Carbon. Did you watch that? You don't watch? Oh, you did?
Yeah,
okay, you know how there's like
totally.
robots and shit.
Yeah.
Yeah, you can fuck one. And it's not a real person. Is that cheating?
Okay, well, I feel like you could boil this down, you know, but it's the gray area. Like if you use a fleshlight, it's a sex toy, right? It's not cheating,
Yeah.
right? If a girl uses or a guy uses a dildo, it's not cheating.
Not
It's
cheating.
a sex toy.
Sex toy.
If you use like
Auto blow. Have you heard of that?
No.
It's like an auto blow job machine.
Okay, I wouldn't consider that cheating.
I wouldn't consider it's a fucking
Like,
machine.
and you can have those sex toys that like have the pump, you know, like
Yeah.
the dildo like does this.
Yeah, there's lots. Let's not keep talking about sex.
But I'm just
toys,
working my way up, right? Like those aren't cheating, but then
Yeah.
once you get into a full bot that looks like a person, you know, I feel like emotions can get involved there. It's like you're fucking something else.
Yeah, but it's not real. It's a robot.
Instead of masturbating though, you're having sex.
But are you? There's no one else there.
Yeah, there's a robot there that you're having sex with.
But can you have sex with something that's not human, or what are you doing?
Yeah.
Is it sex?
You can have sex with an animal.
That's all right. Okay.
It's true though. Is it not true?
I guess, but it's not real. Like you're fucking a robot. It's not real.
Yeah, but you're fucking something else that
Okay.
has a
What about
face.
this though? What about this?
And it's like a person. It's made to be a person.
So virtual reality, having sex in virtual reality. So we're
That's
gonna
cheating.
we're gonna get to a point very very soon where you can feel stuff in VR. Have you ever done VR?
I'm gonna put this flashlight on my dick, and then
Dude, I'm going.
whatever happens.
Next weekend, I'm going to the biggest VR show in North America, and like,
You're gonna play some sex games.
I'm not gonna play sex games, but like they have stuff that like is hazmat suits, so they can feel vibration. So you're gonna grab something in a game, it won't let you go all the way down. There'll be like resistance in your gloves. So like
For you.
but
Not
if
for
you're
me.
so strong. But like, what happens if you're having sex in VR? It's not real. You're not physically doing it. It's all in virtual reality. Is that cheating?
No.
No.
I don't know. It's very gray area, you know.
It is.
I feel like it all depends on your partner.
I
'Cause
think
there's
that's-
probably a lot
I
of
agree.
partners that it would be like, oh, that's not cheating, you know. Like if like that. Same with people that have like threesomes, you know. It's
Yeah.
not cheating that even though they're both fucking someone else.
I don't even like my girlfriend using public bathrooms.
Okay.
Come on, that's fucking
nice. Anyways,
smooth transition.
I don't know. I think that it would be it would be up to like your partner. You'd have to have a discussion because I know Amanda would not want me having sex with sex robots. Fact.
That's it. Yeah, that's
Fact.
Yeah.
100%. What would not say if you're fucking a robot?
She
that
probably
looked-
wouldn't like that.
Yeah, exactly.
What happens? Oh my god! What happens if it looked like your partner? Identical to your partner. It was a duplicate.
They probably wouldn't mind then. I feel like Amanda wouldn't mind if it looked like her.
But
know?
it's not.
She'd be like, "Oh, you want to have sex? Here, have sex with the sex robot that looks just like me."
Yeah.
I think so.
I'm gonna go fucking watch a movie.
It'd be I'm gonna do something else with my time. It'd be very productive, you know. If she didn't want to have sex, then boom, and then I could have a sex robot if I didn't want to ever have sex, which is not likely.
Wow. That's an interesting idea though.
Very interesting. What would you do?
Oh, I just
Fuck
feel a
some robot
badass.
thoughts?
I'd pretend like I'm a robot, and then people would try to kill me, and then I'd be like, ah, gotcha.
Boom.
That's
So
me.
if people try to kill other people, they
They
can't.
can't. No.
So like you'd be like boom, and you wouldn't die, and you'd be like,
Yeah.
ha, gotcha.
Yeah.
Ha. Ha. Ha.
And I just,
What if you did die?
I
What if they-
think that's like a theme in the show where like the fucking robots take over and people are actually dying and shit. I haven't
Oh my
seen
god,
it all.
that's fucked up.
Spoilers.
Spoilers.
Spoiler.
Speaking of spoilers, how about Golden State winning that championship?
Okay, so I usually watch just the final of basketball, but I didn't watch it this year. So give me a
because
rundown.
it was early, so it was over so early.
Give me a rundown.
So I didn't watch it either, to be honest, but I did kind of keep up on it.
Yeah.
Basically, the Cavs got swept. Golden State
Really?
took it 2 years in a row.
What's
and
Buddy's
also
name with the Stephen
Steph Curry and Klay Thompson.
We used to play
Also,
NBA all the time
Kevin
on
Durant.
PlayStation.
Yeah.
Remember?
And I
Yeah.
destroy you.
Yeah.
I'm just kidding. It's because I had the game. I got to play. But Golden State won. This is their second year in a row. They've been NBA champions.
Is it? Yeah. It's always
And
those
they're-
fucking two cocksuckers.
And it's the third time in 4 years they've been NBA champions.
What the fuck?
Besides Cleveland winning like 3 years ago.
I was gonna say I lost fucking $50. I bet on that final series.
You bet
on
for
Golden State.
Yeah.
And
you
they
bet
lost
the wrong year.
Dude,
the
they
1 year
lost
before.
in fucking. It was like
OT. Yeah.
It was OT, some bullshit, and the Cavs came back by like 3, not like they were down or something.
Well, same kind of thing happened first game, which is I don't know if you saw the memes about J.R. Smith.
I think so.
Like basically the first game, I think it was the first or the second game. It was the Cavs had the ball in their possession. They were in the end of the Golden State of the Warriors, and there was like 4 seconds left, and it was tied.
Mm-hmm.
Right, so if the Cavs scored, they would have won the first game, and obviously things would be a little bit different right now. It would be going into Game 5. But basically, what happened is J.R. Smith got the ball and he dribbled it all the way out to the 3-point yard, and then just fucked it up. He dribbled it out because I don't know if he didn't know how much time he had, but he only had 1 second. He passed to someone. The person was completely covered. Tried to shoot, and it was just like a terrible shot and LeBron was wide open. So like J.R. Smith literally dribbled it to LeBron. Like say LeBron was at the other end of the room, like it was like 10 feet away. He dribbled it all the way over there and then passed back to like kind of where he was. So it was like a terrible play, and that's why
everyone blames him for losing the.
Like everyone was kind of pissed. Not at the cup, but at least the first game.
Is it called the cup?
No, it's the ring. It's like the
That's
rings.
gay. That's gay.
And
but let's move on to the cup now. So Caps just won the cup.
Hell yeah, OVO crew. Cody said I told you.
Is that a reference to rap?
Yeah, it's OVO.
I know
Drake.
it's fucking Drake. What's the 6? What's his thing?
I don't know. I know that Ovi is my favorite.
Hockey player?
My favorite hockey player. I don't know. When I was growing up, I just liked Ovechkin. I liked his trick shots and shit.
He's a sniper, but his first fucking Stanley Cup. I watched it here with Seal.
That's his first ever Stanley Cup.
Yeah.
Damn, he's turning like 30 soon, isn't he?
Yeah, he's old.
He's Crosby's age.
Yeah, they started around the same time, but it was a good game. I'm glad. I was cheering for Capitals. I didn't want fucking Golden Knights to win their fucking first year in the league.
Yeah, they did not deserve that.
I'm just rattled because like the Sens a couple of years ago they fucking double overtime lost to Pittsburgh. You remember that game?
Yeah.
It was fucking.
And then Pittsburgh destroyed Nashville. Didn't even get to Game 7.
If we would have went up, if Senators would have went up against Nashville, we would have fucking won the cup.
Yeah.
It's fucking bullshit.
And then the fucking Golden Knights came out of nowhere and they're like, hey, we're gonna take fucking.
They had such a motley crew of everybody.
Chris Phillips? No. Who'd they take?
No, Chris Phillips is retired. He's old as fuck.
He's an Ottawa boy.
Yeah, he's an Ottawa boy.
Who'd they take? They took some.
They took Mathot from the Sens.
And then they traded him like almost right away.
Yeah.
That's kind of. Everyone's saying like, oh, it's crazy that they almost won their first year, but if you think about it, they got to pick someone from every team, and each team only got to protect like 4 or 5 people. Mm-hmm. So you take the 5th person from every team.
They got a really good pick of the litter.
You're gonna average like 5th. You're gonna be the 5th best team in the league, and then you could trade some players and kind of like set yourself up like that.
Yeah.
So I'm not surprised they got as far as they did. Like
I'm not surprised, motherfucker.
They were a good team. They all knew how to play hockey. I mean, maybe they didn't have chemistry right away, but they were all good players. It wasn't hard to learn.
I think the NHL league gave them a better pick of the litter than other expansion teams because they didn't want them to be shit for so long. Like Sens, like our team's only 20 years old, right? And we're just starting to get footing.
Yeah, we're still pretty shit.
Yeah, we were like
this
last
year
in
we
the league.
Sucked.
Yeah, everyone hated. What's the owner's name? Melnick. There's signs literally on the highway like trying to get him to like sell the team and shit.
Yeah, he's terrible.
Mm-hmm.
But go Caps. Oh, next one's kind of sad.
Okay, so I don't really know too much about this. Do you?
He was a cook. That's all I know.
Okay, so Anthony Bourdain passed away. It's been all over social media, everything. I just know him from the Netflix show.
He's a cook, right?
Yeah, he's like a cook, but he's like a celebrity cook. You know?
Like Ramsey.
Like Ramsey, yeah.
My boy Ramsey. I like Ramsey. I know that Kate Spade also recently committed suicide. And
the designer, yeah.
Yeah. Which is crazy, right? You never know what's happening. Even if people are like relatively successful, you never know what's happening behind the curtain.
Mm-hmm.
So that's always like scary to see, and I think that's why I think it's important. People like make a big deal about like, oh, it's just a person. Like, what about when regular people kill themselves? It's like not everyone knows when Joe Blow like
blows his brains out.
Yeah, I hate to say it like that because it sounds insensitive, but when someone popular kills themselves, it's like, oh, like that shows that it's not Joe Blow being a wimp or taking the easy way out, right? Because these people have millions of dollars.
Dude, he's like by any measure, he was super successful, super well, well respected, and just like
you're set for life. Like doesn't matter what this guy do. He could start a podcast and start making money. Like he could literally do anything.
Unlike us.
Unlike us, very successful. Unlike us.
Number 8, 20 viewers.
But like that just shows that suicide's kind of like
still
it's a mental health issue, right? And
more
it can happen to
soldiers
anyone.
die to suicide than in combat.
Yeah. Wasn't that like a stat this year? Like more soldiers more people killed themselves than
Soldiers died now, right? Well, it's been a while.
in conflict. I think that's been.
It's
like,
always been like that for
yeah.
a long time. More soldiers die of suicide than in combat.
I actually read about this next topic too. I don't know all about it, but
All right, we'll move on. Yeah, we'll jump into it.
so I just don't want to talk about suicide for too long. I feel like
Yeah, I
it puts the
know.
mood in.
It does put the mood down. Yeah.
Sorry about that, guys. Trump pardoned Muhammad Ali.
Well, he said he wants to pardon him, even
Or
though
he wants
Muhammad
to
Ali
pardon.
is dead.
Also-
He's dead.
Also, he didn't get convicted.
He was. He spent time in jail, but he doesn't need a pardon. Is what I read in the article.
I thought he didn't get convicted.
He went to
officially.
jail because he didn't. He was drafted during the Vietnam War and he refused to go.
Huh.
I don't know all the details of it, but I was reading the story. Apparently, he doesn't need a pardon. It's on the topic because what's that chick with the big ass with the porno?
Kim Kardashian.
Kim Kardashian just went to the White House to get this other lady that was like, they just like threw the book at her for some drug charge and like put her in jail for life, and it was like a really harsh conviction or whatever, and they got her pardoned.
Kim Kardashian did?
Yeah, got this woman pardoned.
Go Kim K.
It was actually like pretty good. She's apparently really big on like prison reform and stuff. So
You know what? I always just knew her for the fat ass.
now I know her for the fat brain.
Now I know she's got a fat brain too.
Yeah.
Also, apparently, like, I didn't know that. Apparently, like, presidents can just like pardon anyone.
Yeah.
Like, cause apparently,
Dude, JFK pardoned Martin Luther King.
one of the other presidents pardoned Nixon for stuff that he might have done.
Yeah.
So like, I
That's what
pardoned
they
Nixon
do.
for
Yeah.
anything that he might have done between 1979 or
mhm.
1969 and 1974.
Mm-hmm.
So that's kind
That's
of
a thing.
cool.
Dude, you're the fucking
cool
president.
Power. Yeah, you're a puppet.
You're a puppet,
Puppet,
dude.
fucking
You're
puppet.
fucking part of the system, dude.
That's kind of cool that Kim K did that. Kim K is a good person. As much as everyone hates on her, now we know that Kim K is ultimately good.
I actually think so.
So instead of, we always think humanity is just naturally, bad. Now we know it's naturally good.
I don't think humanity is naturally good.
Well, but Kim K proved it. Anyways, on to the next one.
Yeah. We can skip that one.
Okay, I don't really know.
Yeah, it's a TV show. This
evil,
was a good
evil
one.
geniuses for anyone that was wondering.
Yeah.
Harvey Weinstein conviction.
Wow. So did he start the Me Too movement, or was that Bill Cosby?
Harvey Weinstein?
Yeah.
Pretty sure he started it.
Was it Bill Clinton or was Bill Cosby?
Bill Clinton again.
Bill Clinton talk. Was Bill Cosby before?
Bill Cosby was like always had allegations, so it was happening before, but
I think just slightly before.
I think, but he didn't start the Me Too movement.
But
I think Harvey Weinstein.
Harvey Weinstein did.
Yeah.
So this was a couple weeks ago. He was convicted in New York, right, on a shit ton of charges.
Yeah. Kind of came out of
I
the
don't
blue.
think any
I'm pretty sure
rape
he,
or just sexual.
I think it was like sexual assault. I think he actually like pled guilty.
Yeah, I don't know. He's
From-
definitely going to jail. They're gonna throw him in an old white man Jew jail though, so it's not gonna be like hard
White
time.
man Jew jail.
That's literally what it is.
Can we just call it white collar then?
Sure.
White collar jail.
White collar jail.
Or
Yeah.
blue collar. No,
But
white collar.
it wasn't a white collar crime though. But he's rich, so
He's in white collar jail.
yeah.
Doesn't matter the crime as long as you got the money.
Yeah.
Murder? Oh no! Oh, money? Oh yeah, we can get you in the nicest jail ever. We'll send you to
You
Sweden.
know what would be the biggest fucking rattling thing to the world right now
What?
if Trump pardoned him? Just talking about pardons.
Oh my god!
That would be like
I'd like to pardon Harvey
they
Weinstein,
would
my
actually
close
be a
friend.
revolt. They would. I guarantee they know each other.
My close friend, I know he would not do such things, and so I'm gonna go
No,
ahead
you
and
need to do
pardon
the
him.
Trump voice. I believe that he would not do those.
I don't know how to do
things.
Trump voice.
That's not horrible impressions, but whoever
I
accused them
believe-
is fake news.
I believe that Harvey Weinstein is innocent. Okay, he is. Yeah, I don't know, but
that's
that
good.
would be hilarious and also terrible.
It's horrible, but
It's something I feel like he definitely talked about it. Like when that happened, he's probably like, "Oh, I'll go pardon him," and his cabinet was like, "No, no, 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 no,
you
no,
got
no,
enough
no.
flack going on.
You can't
there,
do this,
Trumpy
bro.
boy.
You can't do this, dog. No one respects you
Yeah.
right now." What? I have the greatest respect. Everyone respects me. I'm the greatest president there ever was. And even with that,
On that topic, so the Eagles, Philadelphia Eagles were supposed to go
Yeah.
see Trump in the White House, and I guess some of them were gonna boycott. And then there was this whole media was like saying that the Eagles were kneeing in the end zone during the anthem, even though it wasn't. It wasn't during the anthem. None of the Eagles ever
Fake
kneed during the
news.
anthem. What team did Colin Kaepernick play for? Ravens?
was it the Colts? No.
No. It doesn't matter. Anyways, but like none of the Eagles players did this, and then he's like, Trump was like, yeah, actually, I take away my invite to the Eagles. This is like huge controversy right now. Like, actually, you're not invited.
That's kind of like when your friend doesn't want to come over. Like
I didn't want you to come anyways.
Back when you were in like high school or public school and you're like having a party, it's like, I don't really want to come over. Well, you're not invited anyway, so fuck you.
Yeah.
Just trying to save yourself.
So that's more Trump news. I mean, it's so I hate how like
Trumptastic.
I hate how everyone all they do is talk about Trump, and then we get on the podcast and we do the same. Just because it's so
trending.
easy,
He's so popular.
It's so easy to talk about. And as far as like we're not comedians,
he does
but,
some
like,
stupid shit all the time.
There's always something. Always something in the news.
He's got flair for drama.
He does have a flair for the dramatics.
He's very ridiculous.
So like I feel part of the system, but
everyone's part of the system at this point.
Speaking of shitty news, Samantha Bee called, what's Trump's daughter's name?
Ivanka. No.
Ivanka.
Yeah, Ivanka.
Samantha Bee was talking about the immigration kind of reform which is going on, which a lot of liberals do not like, and she was talking about how Ivanka tweeted out a picture of her and her child, and then she said, You cunt, go talk to your dad about the immigration or whatever. She called Ivanka a cunt, and it's on Samantha Bee, I believe it's on CNN. I could get this wrong, but it's on a major news network. Could be CBS, I don't fucking know. But it's on a major news. They blurred it out, but she's like, Ivanka, you fucking cunt or something. It's just like, woo!
That's fucking crazy,
Isn't
dog.
that crazy? Did you not hear about that?
I didn't know Ivanka Trump had a freaking kid.
You didn't know that?
How old is she?
She's like fucking 35. She's old. Yeah, she Samantha Bee. She's a comedian. She does like a late night show, but she gets like fucking no viewers. Like,
well, that's why she fucking tweeted it.
Yeah, and then she did an apology video, and the apology video was
God, please don't
pretty much saying "fuck you" anyways.
Yeah. Yeah. So, basically, that's what it says.
How do you see like the right wing people are like taking this and they're being like, oh, like. What's that? Rosie O'Donnell just tweeted and lost her show about saying something racist, and like she was on Ambien or whatever, and like that was her defense. And now like the right wing saying like Samantha Bee should be fired a long time ago because of this. And like
the quote literally said, Ivanka, that's a beautiful photo of you and your child. But let me just say, one mother to another, do something about your dad's immigration practices, you feckless cunt.
Feckless cunt.
He listens to you. And then apparently this was about like 15,000 missing migrant children.
Yeah, so like that was a whole thing going on about ICE. Did you hear about that?
No.
So apparently ICE is like the kind of immigrant control in the United States. They fucking deported or lost 1,500 children. It's just a shit ton of
fucking
kids.
Crazy. That's fucking crazy. That's sad.
Yeah, it's fucked up, dude.
I don't want to talk about Samantha Bee. Why you gotta be so serious?
Yeah, I mean, I like to talk politics, man. I
hate politics.
I know you do.
Unpolitical.
This has been a lot of politics talks this video.
It has to happen every once in a while.
Every once in a while. I mean, there was a lot of political issues. I mean,
we missed like 2 weeks, and we had provincial elections.
Yeah.
And Donald Trump's just always in the news. So you just can't not talk.
I actually think I'm gonna start a politics show.
You should.
I think I'm gonna.
I'll start a fitness show.
Yeah.
I'm just kidding. I already do a fitness.
I mean, I have my finance channel. I don't upload too much anymore. I've just kind of.
Yeah, you gotta stay on top of that. You fall off the social media.
I do. I really do. But I think having like I'm gonna have a libertarian political show. So comment below if you want that to start.
Ooh.
Libertarian's on the rise like crazy, dude. I think people would watch it. I think it'd be interesting.
I'd like to end on a kind of a
higher note.
It's kind of like a goals related
question. We got 12
question.
minutes left. So let's round it out to the hour if we can.
Okay. Well, this question's long. So it's 2018.
Mm-hmm.
I kind of mentioned Game of Thrones because I thought 2019. Because Game of Thrones kind of came up, right? Like we're all waiting for it. Like
oh my god, I know.
It's gonna be the best season ever. They've spent like more money on this than the action scenes in that one movie.
Lord of the Rings.
No, it's like a
Saving
military
Private
movie.
Ryan.
Yeah, Saving Private Ryan, which was apparently they spent crazy amount.
Millions, like 20 million.
And apparently I think it's 53 million
per episode.
No, for like
the
one of the battles.
Wow.
One of the battles is gonna be like freaking
Lord of the Rings.
How long did the Battle of Bastards take to film? It was like 53 hours.
No, dude, 53 days or something.
Okay, They just wrapped up a battle. Took like 70 days. I'm pretty sure.
Yeah, dude, I heard that it's gonna be a lot long. Was it Battle of the Bastards the biggest one, or was
Yeah.
was when they attacked the wall and the whole episode? Is it?
No, Battle of the Bastards I think is the biggest one.
Are you sure?
Pretty
Do
sure.
you remember when they invade the wall?
I know when they made the Wildlings. Yeah, I remember.
Yeah, it's a whole
I
episode
remember.
like it.
I remember. But the Battle of the Bastards is just like all the bastards
I know,
too, and
it
it's
was a
longer.
big
It's a
scale.
longer episode.
Is it a whole episode? But they do a lot of talking and shit, and fucking little buddy running.
Yeah, but there's so much more. Like there's horses. It's not just like one-on-one combat. You know.
Yeah.
There's horses. They have the giant fighting the whole time, like it's crazy, and then after that, if you guys didn't hear, Amazon's actually going to be starting a Lord of the Rings series.
Oh my god!
5
okay, yeah.
seasons.
So
$10 million per episode. I think.
Brett texted me the other day. He's like, "Yo, man, do you hear about the Lord of the Rings at Amazon?" I'm like, "Dude, I'm fucking so far ahead of you. I've been following this since they bought the rights. I'm fucking huge Lord of the Rings nerd. I'm so fucking hyped. I want it to be good.
5
so
seasons
bad, dude.
guaranteed.
It's gonna be more than 5 seasons, obviously.
They have like $1 billion. They have a budget of $1 billion. I'm pretty sure.
$1 billion
For the 5 seasons.
$1 billion. Wow.
Which is just insane. It works out. Someone did the math. It works out to being more than Game of Thrones costs to make.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
if they do things right, like we're gonna have a fucking sick.
I'm
season.
so excited. And
Especially if they
it's
start
gonna
the same year, 2019.
It's gonna start right when Game of
start Lord
Thrones
the
has
Rings.
ended. Yeah.
That'd be amazing.
I'm
smart
so
on them
excited.
too.
So excited.
Almost sucks that HBO didn't start doing this because they've been.
Dude,
they've had these
Amazon
shows.
Prime has some decent shows though. Have you seen any?
We actually just got Amazon Prime in our house,
Yeah.
but I haven't seen
got
any
it?
yet. Foss got it by accident.
You got it.
He's like, oh, I got a free month. Might as well just, if I have to pay 1 month, whatever. But the way they do it is you pay the
Annual.
full year.
You
Yeah.
can call them up and get a refund.
Yeah. He knows.
But
right?
anyways,
He
but
likes it.
they have some decent shows. They have one called something of the Gods, Battle of the Gods. I know one of the guys that makes the props for
that
it.
sounds cool.
Yeah.
Is it like Greek mythology?
No,
kind of?
no, it's like modern, but it's like gods and shit.
Okay,
American
sounds cool.
gods.
Sounds cool. Is it like actual gods or like politicians and
No, it's like gods.
CEOs?
They do like they like torture each other and shit. I don't know.
Okay, that sounds cool.
But I know one of my clients makes props for them actually, so I thought that was pretty cool.
That's pretty damn dope.
Yeah, I was talking to him about it. But like that show's pretty good. I've seen a couple other ones, and like I think they're gonna do it right. I really think they're gonna do it right.
I think so too. Amazon is they're like a powerhouse, so they have all the tools at their disposal to do it right. So it'd be stupid if they fucked it up somehow. Especially since they have such a high budget, like they shouldn't cut any
Imagine
corners.
losing $1 billion, like.
Imagine just writing the shittiest show ever with the
best
most amount of money
material.
and the best amount of materials.
Yeah,
They gotta hire the right actors too. Who do you think they'd hire? They'd probably have to do like no names.
they do. I think they should do no names. Yeah,
because
like
as
Game
soon
of
as you
Thrones
do those
style.
big actors, like, it's kind of
Like if they got Brad Pitt to play Aragorn or some shit, just wouldn't work.
or like Chris Pratt, you know.
Oh my god.
It's like they have their own personality
If Chris
already.
Pratt is in it, I'm not gonna watch it.
That's a lie.
That's a lie.
Okay, I lied. So that's gonna be a lot of cool stuff in our year in 2019. But where do you think you want to be like 6 months from now?
6 months from now?
Yeah, like besides
month is
those
that?
shows, it'll be January 2019.
January
It's what,
2019.
June right now?
Yeah. Oh,
I think
yeah.
June is the 6th month.
Yeah, it is. July's the 7th, and that's my birthday.
Yeah, June's 6th.
What are you gonna get me?
I don't know, dog. I gotta think about it.
I don't think you got me anything last year.
No, I definitely did.
I always get you something.
What'd you get me last year?
I got you a bottle of liquor.
What bottle?
It was probably like a fucking whatever. What's that thing you like? Jack Daniels.
Oh, you didn't get me Jack Daniels last
I
year.
got you something. I'm pretty sure.
This
In
bir-
March?
this birthday?
March?
I think you did too. I can't remember what it is.
I think I did too. Yeah.
Well, you could have.
Did we go? What did we do for your birthday?
I think we went out.
I think I just bought you drinks or something.
Okay, maybe. But what do you in 6 months?
So January 2019.
Yeah, like the new year bringing. Like, what will you be excited for?
Ethereum will probably be around $5,000-$6,000 a coin.
That's one of the cryptocurrencies.
Yeah, it's
Excited for that.
$700 right now. I bet you it'll be a few.
Anything
grand.
new in your life that you want?
I don't know. I don't know. I don't
I
really
think it'd be
plan. I don't
cool.
plan that far ahead.
It'd be cool if I was like a little bit more. If I had like a little bit more of a following on Instagram, like 10,000 followers opposed
Shit,
to
dude, that's
1,000.
fucking a lot.
I think that'd be really cool. Even just like being sponsored by things would be cool.
Mhm.
Like if this maybe like if our podcast like blew up,
Yeah, they're giving me thousands of people coming back to watch this old episode. They're like, these guys are sick back in the day. OG, RGR.
But it'd be cool if it like if
That's
it blew
a good
up.
idea, actually.
Like,
not blew up. I would
even
like...
not like massive. Obviously, I'm not expecting to be superstars in 6 months. But if it had like if we had people that wanted to give us ads, you know, and we could make like
I don't care about the ads. All I want is like literally if 100 people watch the show and they like 100 people were like real serious viewers, like not 100 views, like 100 people, 100 fans.
Like tune in every week.
Yeah, like 100 fans.
Out.
Imagine like 100 people commenting. Like
it'd be cool if we could do it live, but right now there's no point in doing it.
There's no point in doing it live. Yeah.
Yeah, and then people could see all our mistakes as we go.
Yeah, like we're gonna leave it in anyways. Like, but doing it live, there'd just be nobody watching it.
Yeah.
Except for Dan in the other room.
He's playing Fallout right now. He wouldn't even watch it.
Yeah.
That's kind of where I want to be though. I want to be like a milestone higher, you know, like more followers on my social media platforms.
Yeah.
I want to be doing more of that kind of stuff. Like maybe even vlogging. Like doing like I hope our vlog takes off. Maybe people watch it.
I think it's gonna be interesting.
It's definitely cool. It's a really good idea.
It is a good idea. I think it's gonna be interesting.
Worth it winner.
Is that the same?
It's like the BuzzFeed thing. I just love it.
So it'd be like $1,000 gym versus $1,000 stocks.
Yeah.
Yeah. $1,000 fitness versus $1,000 stocks.
Yeah. Exactly.
Yeah.
Worth it winner.
What are we gonna call it? Brainstorm live on the show.
Worth it winner. Oh shit.
Fuck, that's taken. Can we call it Buzz Story?
Buzz Newsfeed.
Newsfeed, yeah.
I don't know. On the spot, I think just like gym versus stock, or like
brains versus bronze or something.
Brains versus bronze.
Yeah.
Man versus computer. I don't know. Something like that. Something kind of clever where you get like a kind of a snappy name.
Mm-hmm.
You know, like brains.
We're not
versus
that
bronze.
creative.
We're not creative people. We're
No.
not visionaries.
No.
We're executors. So yeah, that's kind of where I want to be. Other than that, where are we at for time?
We got let's finish off. We got 4 minutes. We can finish. Got another topic there.
Okay. You want to talk about this show that we kind of mentioned earlier?
Sure. Yeah. So I was gonna talk about just like we're talking about like the quality content going out on like streaming services like Netflix and shit. So like
Yeah.
I've been
HBO Go.
HBO, like HBO's on the same quality I find as like Netflix and like
Yeah, for sure.
and like Amazon Prime picking up Lord of the Rings series like we said, but like I was watching this show the other day with my girlfriend. We watched the whole thing. It's 4 episodes. It's like a mini series, and it's called Evil Geniuses.
Is this on Netflix?
This is on Netflix. So
Okay.
the first season is like about one storyline. It's real. It's a documentary.
Yeah.
So like pretty much it's about this pizza delivery guy that gets called out to this like location. It happens in like Pennsylvania or something, and then they strap a bomb to his neck and they get him to rob a bank.
This is real life?
This is real life. Actually happened. So
Wow.
he goes and he robs a bank, and then he's supposed to like find these clues to unlock his neck that has a bomb on it.
Yeah.
But then he's like in the middle of the street and it's live cop footage. There's cops all around him with guns. Like, why do you have a bomb? And he's like, it's gonna blow. And then the thing starts beeping, blows up. The guy dies. Live fucking foot on the show. They showed this. They died. So they're like, who did this? And it was a cold case for years and years and years until they get like a phone call about this like missing about this body and then like this other thing and just like layers and layers and layers and layers, and it's like a whole fucking it's not a conspiracy but just like
it's deep.
It's like deep, and it's like 4 episodes and it shows like all
and
the different
owner
angles.
of the pizza restaurant started it.
No, it was like some
Oh.
other. Should I spoil it for everyone? No one's gonna be watching the whole episode
Okay,
anyways,
yeah.
but like pretty much it was just like the pizza guy was like some people think he was in on it, some people think he wasn't, and it was like this prostitute that he used to fuck like
The pizza boy used to fuck?
yeah, it was like a man. He was like middle-aged man.
So he would fuck a male prostitute?
No, it was a chick.
Oh, and the middle-aged man was a pizza guy.
Yeah.
Okay.
And she like sold him out to these guys that wanted to blow this thing up, but this chick was like a fucking crazy psychopath and shit. Like it was just like fucked.
And so she got killed too, I'm guessing?
No, she got like convicted and she's in jail.
Oh, wow.
And this other guy got
Do you think
killed.
there's going to be other like stories like that?
So I'm thinking is the series is gonna have random shit like that.
That's fucking cool.
It was
like
pretty
elaborate
cool.
plans.
Like
going very deep.
elaborate shit, elaborate. You know?
Damn, that sounds. I actually kind of want to watch that.
Yeah, you
now.
should watch it. It's sick. There's way more to
That's
it. Than
such
I've
a
been
good
saying.
idea, man.
I know.
Calling a pizza guy.
And they strapped a bomb.
Strapping
on his
a bomb
neck
to
and,
him.
like, I also watched on the same topic as this, the Unabomber series. It was like not a documentary, but it was like a TV show.
Yeah.
Have you read about the Unabomber or whatever?
Was he the Boston? No.
No. Boston Bomber? No.
Who? Which?
He used to mail packages and blow up and kill people, and he released the Unabomber Manifesto. It was like this whole like thing about anti-establishment and shit, and like the reason they caught him is they published his paper all about like his viewpoints, and his brother recognized the writing style, and he's like, that's my fucking brother, and he turned him in the FBI.
Wow.
Yeah.
But is that the only proof they have?
And he's convicted and in jail, and they found him with like shit.
Oh, okay.
I forget his name, his real life name.
That's my brother. Could you imagine having a twin
I know,
brother?
dude. And like that was like
I bet
the whole
50%
thing,
of
like,
people would be like, "Oh, I'm not turning my
they
brother."
say
in.
that in the show. They're like, wow, like, well, you know, like.
Most people would not turn their brother. That is a fact. If my
Yeah.
little brother did that,
But they
honestly,
knew
I'd
that like
like
he was crazy and shit.
Okay. Maybe he was like a shit brother.
But
like
he's
he just
super smart.
trying
Dude.
to.
The guy
trying
was
to
literally a
fuck your
genius. He has a
girlfriend and
PhD in mathematics. Like he was a
kill you.
savant. Like he's super smart.
Okay,
You know.
that's pretty crazy.
But I like the. I'm getting into that true crime.
True crime. It's kind of cool to think about, like, because that's like actually like a cool part of like a genius. I'm fascinated by
me too.
that kind of stuff. Like, there's other geniuses like mathematical and stuff, but they don't catch my
Isaac
peak,
Newton
you know.
and shit, like they're cool, but like evil genius is the best. That's why it's like
Yeah,
called
it's
evil
like it's cool because
geniuses.
it's like these people can find a way to make money and that no one else would do. Like,
It's not even
everyone
money,
else,
dude. None of them are motivated by money. Like the Unabomber
And
didn't
that's
make
fucking
money.
cool. Like,
I know.
they don't even care about money.
They don't. They don't.
It's like, how do they live if they like?
Dude,
They
Unabomber
just
lived
do.
in a cabin in the woods.
Wow,
It's cool, dude. It's really cool.
that's fucking crazy. I gotta watch that too then.
Yeah, you should watch it. It's really good.
If I ever become an evil genius, I want you to tell my story.
Well, you could be evil, but not the genius part.
Anyways, I think that about right.
That's 1 hour, boys. Roast
Yeah,
the
boy.
bread. Okay, we need another word. Evil genius in the comments if you made it to the end.
Yeah, if you're into that, evil geniuses.
And Dan, we know you're the only one that's gonna say it. So,
Shout out to Dan.
Follow
Dan
us on
Senkmars.
social media on screen right here.
Yeah, I just posted a dope
Instagram,
picture.
Oh yeah, we got some new stuff on the RGR Insta. From the cottage actually.
Yeah, we got some photos
So-
on the cottage on the Insta, so check us out there.
Yeah.
Feel free to comment on our stuff. You can reach us through like Instagram or our Twitter handles, anything like that. Really.
All right, thanks for watching.
Thanks for watching.
All of you, to you.